Great Chardonnay does not have to break the bank. This one holds its own against bottles that are twice the price. We recently held a blind tasting of Yarra Valley Chardonnay, part of our deep dive series at younggunofwine.com. Our panel of winemakers and sommeliers picked their favourites, tasted completely blind. And this wine, the 2024 Pacha Mama Chardonnay, was selected as one of the top wines. And it's made by Callie Jemmeson, who's a finalist in the Young Gun of Wine Awards. And in the glass, there's citrus flavours of lemon and yellow grapefruit, along with a bit of a cashew mealiness, and there's a flinty minerality to it too, along with a thread of creme fraiche. It's a very svelte and yet textural expression of Chardonnay, and Chardonnay is a winemaker's wine. It's incredibly diverse. You can make it in so many ways, and that's why winemakers love it. You can grow it to express laser-like acidity with green apple and lemon characters and lower alcohol, or ripen it more into ripe peach and tropical fruit flavours with a richer body and softer acidity. And this wine sits at that cooler end of the spectrum, with the grapes coming from the Rising Vineyard in the northern Yarra. Then in the winery, the options multiply. You can whole bunch press the fruit, which Callie has done here to have a gentler separation of the stalks and the skins and the seeds, and you can ferment in barrels, which Callie has done too, to add texture. Or on the flip side, you could ferment it in stainless steel tanks to deliver a crisper experience, or concrete or amphoras for another sort of textural and mineral character. And then there's every Chardonnay geek's favourite topic, malolactic fermentation. It's an optional secondary ferment where winemakers can decide whether to convert malic acid, which is sharp and can taste like tart green apples, into softer lactic acid, which is more like yogurt. And if you love those full buttery Chardonnays, that's full malo at work. And Callie has opted for a partial malolactic ferment here, bringing more layers to the wine while keeping that citrus edge. And you can't talk about good Chardonnay without mentioning lees. And lees are the spent yeast cells left after fermentation. As the wine sits in contact with them, they break down and add texture and creaminess. And when you stir the lees in the barrel with a special stick, it's called batonnage. The French have a word for everything, don't they? Then there's the source of the oak and how much oak to use. And too much oak and you're drinking furniture, and you don't always want to turn things up to 11. And Callie's found the balance here, enough to add complexity but not enough to overshadow the wine. And Callie trained as a chef and then moved into wine, so there's clearly something in her DNA and a passion for flavours and craft. And she's worked at Bortoli under Steve Webber, whose Yarra Valley operation has been a wellspring for a who's who of contemporary winemakers. And she's experienced vintages abroad, from USA to France and Italy, and you can certainly see an ethos coming through in her Pachamama wines. They're delicious wines without pretense, without ego, and without a premium price tag. And Chardonnay this good, with this much detail, at this price point, it's rare indeed. Cheers to that. For our full deep dive into Yarra Valley Chardonnay, head to younggunofwine.com. Cheers.